I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything the hospital provides to you post-delivery, after you deliver your child. So we're going to start off with vaginal care. After you deliver, it's going to hurt to urinate. So they provide a few stuff to aid the pain. One of the stuff they provide is the Benzocaine. It's an anesthetic spray, and it works very well. So you can apply this before you use the toilet. Before peeing, apply it. It helps. Also, another thing they provide, and let me show it again. Okay. It's called Benzocaine Topical Anesthetic Spray. You shake it and you put it on your vagina, and then also when you pee or during your urination, they provide this also. You fill it up with water, and as you're urinating, you spray the area. You just squeeze it and it'll come out. I like to use cold water. Some people like using warm water. With me, what worked best was the cold water because our pee is hot, very hot when we urinate, and that's what makes the irritation or the cuts burn. Last year I had to get stitches, and it hurts so much to urinate. So cold water worked for me best. So spray this, then apply some cold water while you're urinating. Another thing they provide is for after you pee, of course, they will give you some underwear. These are the underwear they give you. Hospital underwear. They're stretchy. You can throw them away after use or keep them if you want. But it's okay if they get stained because you just throw them. They also provide, these are the underwear, okay? They provide pads. This is a pad that they provide. It's huge. See? So what you do is you put the underwear on, and while it's on your legs, you put the pad on, right? On the underwear. Then they provide these also. So these are witch hazel pads. You can buy them on Amazon, at Walmart. They're very good. So they're little circular witch hazel pads, and they're wet. So what they do, they're supposed to numb the area and make it feel better from itching or burning. So you grab one of those and you put it. You can grab 3 of them and line them up. That's what I was doing. So you grab them, you line up the witch hazel pads. After that, you spray again. You spray again, and then they also provide a frozen pad. I forgot to mention that, but I've already finished all my frozen pads. So what it is this. It's a long frozen pad. You pop it, and it gets cold. So I forgot to mention, once you put the pad on the underwear, you put the frozen pad, and then you put the witch hazels on the frozen pad. Then you spray the vagina and pull up your underwear. It's going to feel so much better having all that, and you will need it whether you get torn or not. I did not get any stitches this year. I started the process of using this, but once I got home, I felt like I was healed. Negative. The pain came back. So use it until you're out of supply, because you may think you don't need it, but you will need it. So keep using it. Okay, so pad, pop the frozen pad, place witch hazels on top of the frozen pad, spray the vagina, right? And then you're done. And remember to use cold water or warm water, whatever works for you. Also, so that's what the hospital provides regarding vaginal care. I went ahead and bought my own frozen pads. Last year I had trouble finding these, so make sure you get your frozen pads before delivery because they run out of stock really quickly. These you can find at Amazon or at Bye Bye Baby. I got these at Bye Bye Baby, and it was the last box too. So these are the Freedom Moms. They're called Instant Ice Maxi Pads, okay? So purchase it because you're going to need it. Another thing is these pads that they provide are good for the underwear because they're big underwear and they're nice and comfortable. But these don't have any flap, like any, you know, it doesn't stick on the side. It's just the stickiness is only in the middle. So sometimes it'll fold and it's very uncomfortable. So you might want to purchase your own for when you get home. Make sure you purchase the ones with the flap and the sticky parts on the flap, just so you can tuck it under the underwear and it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, another thing is when you get home, you might start leaking from your breast. If you might start leaking. I started with the engorgement, which is like my boobs got really full of milk on day 3. I was not leaking yet on day 3, but day 4 is when I began to leak. So I went ahead and bought the Lacino Stay Dry Nursing Pads. These are my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and share. They have the Modelo ones also, but I like this brand better because they stick better to the bra, or what I do is I just stick it on the shirt because you don't want to wear a bra. You don't want to wear anything that's going to constrict your boobs because you can get a clogged duct and then it's just going to be painful. So try to be free, bra free completely. So yeah, I started to leak on day 4. When I would attach the baby, my other breast would leak. So that's going to happen. Anytime baby starts to suck on one side of the boob to eat, your other breast starts to leak. And you're going to need a nursing pad. If you don't get a nursing pad, or if you want to collect the milk that you're leaking so it doesn't go to waste, go ahead and buy you the Haka. I don't have it on me, but it's H-A-K-A-A. It's called a Haka. So I'll make another video speaking about the Haka and how to use it. Your nipples will be sore because, you know, they're obviously not used to it. So they also provide a little cream. The hospital provides a little cream. Medela Tender Care Lanolin. So that's what they provide. Okay, it's called Medela Tender Care Lanolin. You put it on your nipple before feeds and after feeds, and it's totally safe for the baby. Alright, if your nipple starts to hurt, the hospital also provides a breast pump that you can use during your stay. I think you have 48 hours before you can leave the hospital. If they're really full or you need to pump to give yourself a break, you can. They provide the pump. They even provide Similac. If you decide to go the Similac route, this is what they give you. At least my hospital did. They have Similac and Enfamil. So they gave me the Similac one. And what you do is you can open it and they provide the nipple for you. This is all at the hospital, okay? You don't have to worry about taking no bottles. And the baby latches to this bottle really well. It's like perfect. I'm still using them. I boil them and I use them. They provide this too. So if you want to transfer the milk and have your own little container with the nipple so you can feed your baby, you know, after you've done your 20 to 30 minutes, if the baby's still hungry or giving hunger cues, go ahead and give her the bottle. It's okay to formula feed. Don't. Last year I was like, no, I'm not going to formula feed, but I went crazy. Not crazy, but it's very overwhelming. And for my sanity, I went ahead and gave Similac also after a session of breastfeeding if she was still hungry. So that is all that they cover. They will also provide a little beanie and then blankets, like swaddling blankets for the baby. The hospital also provides Huggies, newborn Huggies, and wipes. So you don't have to take any of that with you. Don't stress, but make sure you have it at home for when you come home from the hospital. Another thing you should know is they will not let you leave the hospital unless you schedule your appointment with the pediatrician. So make sure you have a pediatrician in mind for after you deliver, and talk to the pediatrician before you deliver, and make sure that they are taking new patients. Last year we had the issue where they did not let me leave the hospital until I found a pediatrician for the baby, and I had no idea. Nobody told me that I needed to schedule to have a pediatrician already in mind, because before you leave the hospital, you'll call the office and you tell the nurse that the baby's arrived, that you've delivered the baby. So the pediatrician or someone from the office, any pediatrician, will come to the hospital and check on the baby before you get discharged. So last year we had a pediatrician, excuse me, but they said that pediatrician didn't come to the location where I was at. So it was a whole problem. I was trying to find pediatricians, calling different pediatricians. Nobody was available for scheduling within the 2 days of baby's birth. So they said, you know what, it's okay. We have a pediatrician here at the hospital. So if so the pediatrician from the hospital went ahead and checked the baby. I was finally able to go home after scheduling an appointment. So yes, make sure you schedule an appointment as soon as you deliver, and you let them know you can't leave the hospital until my appointment is scheduled, so you can leave the hospital, okay? What else? So another thing I purchased that has been really helpful, it's this. It's called the Diaper Pail refills by Munchkin. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. That's what they look like. You could get them at Amazon or Baba Baby, maybe even Walmart, I'm not sure. But look at this. It's a trash bag. I use it at nighttime. And you can just open it, put the diaper in there, close it, and be done. So this actually holds up to 600 diapers, which is, it's wild. They do sell the trash can that goes with it, but I didn't purchase it just because I'm just like, it's an easy open, dump, close, just have it there. Excuse me. Let me drink some coffee. All right, so what else? Excuse me. Okay, so I've pretty much showed you guys everything the hospital provides, how to use the supplies they provide, and what I purchased for myself when I got home, which is the Elastinol nursing pads for leaking, the Hacka to hold the milk while you're breastfeeding. Another thing is the pill refills and the frozen pads, and I need to go restock on my regular pads. I'm gonna go for the brand Always, just because I've always used Always. Make sure you don't get the thin ones because they're super thin from the side. Get the night ones and that'll be fine. So the bleeding, you're gonna bleed like as if you were on your period. That's what it's gonna look like for the first 3 days. The first 2 days it's a heavy flow. The third day is going to be a little bit more like spotting. So it's before they discharge you. You'll be spotting at home. You'll spot less also. They want to make sure that you're peeing, you're urinating every hour. So your uterus, they check your stomach, and if you pee every hour, it'll come back to place. Go back to the central part. Alright, next I'm going to make another video of how we sleep and where I place all the supplies to keep myself organized and not have to go from room to room. So I'm going to be sharing my room and how we co-sleep, safely co-sleep, and what I use to stay organized and be able to have everything that I need. So I'll be showing you what you need. Let's see. Yes, I was going to talk to you guys about what to pack in your hospital bag. Pack a few diapers, which you will not be needing because the hospital provides. Pack a pack of wipes just in case. Definitely long sleeves, long sleeve pajamas because it gets really cold in the hospital, and an outfit for when you leave the hospital. And that's it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. I was really quick. Any questions you all have for me, I am happy to answer. I need to go ahead and feed my baby girl now and my toddler. So you guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed my video. And my butt's gonna go for a walk today because I have to get back to the gym. But that won't be happening, so I'm gonna go use my treadmill. At least 15 minutes. Alright, TMI, y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.